Hi, I'm Nandita. Welcome to my channel. When we look at a vegetarian burger, it often has boiled potatoes or sweet potatoes, and it's coated in breadcrumbs, which tends to make the carbohydrate content of the burgers quite high. So if we want to make a vegetarian burger high protein, how do we do it? Which is why I have come up with this recipe for a black bean burger, which I'm sure you're going to love. So let's see how to make it. So the star ingredient of today's recipe is black beans, and these are somewhat different from Rajma because they have a richer taste and they're also higher in protein and fiber content as well as iron content as compared to Rajma. So we start by soaking the black beans for around 12 hours or overnight, and here I have pressure cooked the black beans by draining off the soaking water and adding some extra water. And after one whistle, you can keep it on sim for around 10 minutes. So we want the black beans to be cooked but also not too mashed, because then we can't make it into a burger. So these are the pressure cooked black beans, which I'm just going to put it in a baking tray. So here I've drained out the water from the pressure cooked black beans and I've spread the black beans out on a tray, and this will bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for around 5 to 10 minutes so that it dries out the beans and we are able to make good burgers out of it. So I have preheated the oven already and I'm going to put it inside. So our black beans are dried up, and let's prepare the rest of the ingredients and then we can make the burgers. So I'm just heating up a pan and a little bit of olive oil. So for flavoring, we are going to saute some finely chopped garlic and onion, and just waiting for the oil to heat up. So black beans as an ingredient really stands up to strong flavors. So you can add a lot of garlic, roasted cumin, smoked paprika. These kind of flavors go really well with black beans. So after sauteing this for like 30 seconds, I'm going to add the finely chopped onions. We don't want to brown this, but it's nice to soften the onions and make it a little more flavorful, so maybe like 5 to 6 minutes on a low flame. So the onion and garlic is sauteed and ready. Let's move on to the rest of the ingredients. So in a big bowl, I'm going to add the cooked and dried out black beans. Now to this, I'm adding grated paneer. If you're vegan, you can substitute this with grated tofu. Now here is flaxseed meal, which is really rich in omega-3. It's also a great source of fiber, so in goes the flaxseed meal. So flaxseed meal is nothing but whole flax seeds which you grind to a coarse powder in the mixer. Next ingredient, I'm adding some almond meal. Because we don't add breadcrumbs to this recipe because it's a high protein recipe which we are trying to keep the carbs down. So instead of breadcrumbs, we are adding a combination of almond meal and flaxseed meal. And almond meal is nothing but coarsely ground almonds. Now, like I said, black beans, you should add a lot of flavor and the beans will hold up to it. So I'm adding a good amount of roasted cumin powder to this. And here's some dried oregano. You can also use any other dried herbs that you have at home. And here is some freshly crushed black pepper and some red chili flakes for spice, and if you want to make it for your kids and you want to cut it out, you can do that as well. And we are going to season the whole thing with some salt. And now using a potato masher, we'll just mix all this up together. So you can also use your hands to mash up the whole mixture, and in case you don't have an oven, you can always use a pan and put the cooked beans in the pan on a low heat so that the excess moisture evaporates. So this mixture is almost coming together. I'm going to add our sauteed onion and garlic mixture. This adds a real good flavor to the burgers. Another tip is you can also add onion powder and garlic powder instead. And now just bring all of it together. So our black bean burger mixture is ready. I'm just going to divide this into 2 portions, shape it, and then we'll pan fry each burger. These shaped burgers, you can keep it in the freezer, and once they are frozen, you can pack them in a Ziploc bag and keep it away. So then whenever you need to make these burgers, you can just defrost it and you can either bake it in the oven or pan fry it. So this is like a whole meal prep which keeps a healthy, high protein dinner ready for you. So our burgers are shaped, let's pan fry them. I'm heating up some olive oil in the pan. So the oil is hot, let me put the first burger to fry. We'll be frying this on each side for around 5 to 7 minutes until it's golden brown. You can also bake it in the oven after brushing it with some oil, so that will take roughly 10 minutes per side. But just make sure it's not getting too dehydrated. So you can see there's a lovely golden brown crust here, and let this cook on the other side as well for around 5 minutes. So the black bean burger is cooked on both sides. I'm just going to remove it to the paper and then make the others. Since our focus is high protein recipes this time, I'm not serving this black bean burger with buns, but we're going to serve it on a bed of lettuce and with a salad on the side. So let's plate this up. So here are a few leaves of lettuce that we washed and dried. And I'm going to quickly toss up the salad to serve with this, for which we have some thinly sliced onions. There's some finely shredded purple cabbage for more color, and there's some thinly shredded carrot as well. There's already a lot of flavoring in the burger, so I'm just going to keep this simple by adding a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, some lime juice, and a pinch of salt. And I'm just going to place this in our plate to complete our dish. So our black bean burger is ready. If you don't have black beans at home, you can try this recipe with Rajma. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you again soon in the next video.